Hey, welcome to the Buzz Hub. Kia and Lance here.
And here is what is on tap today. No host, historic feats shorter than normal, but did the Oscar deliver on ratings? We're going to find out.
The Bachelorette is trying to deliver its biggest A-lister in franchise history, a Kardashian. But is the rumor mill all just a publicity stunt?
And guess what? Many average Joes think they have a better shot at dating a Kardashian than owning a home. We'll tell you why the American dream is dying for millennials.
Forget the beach and bathroom backdrops. We are introducing you to the steamy new selfie trend taking over Instagram. And no filter necessary, because the Daily Buzz starts now.
Hello everyone, come on into the Buzz Hub. Join us here on the show. Follow along. Make sure you head to Instagram, Twitter, Facebook page, dailybuzztv.com. You know where we're at. Enjoy this and get in on the conversation. Let's get started. The Oscars 2018 Academy Awards will hold on to its title of least watched in history because they bounced back this year.
We are not your hosts, but we're going to stand here a little too long so that the people who get USA Today tomorrow will think that we hosted.
29.6 million people tuned in for the big show on Sunday. That's 3.1 million more than last year, but still amounts to the second least watched Oscars ever. It was expected to be much worse, actually, going hostless for the first time since 1989, but may have been helped by the promise of a shorter runtime, which clocked in at a mere 3 hours, 21 minutes, 41 minutes shorter than last year. It was still the most watched entertainment telecast on TV since the 2017 Oscars and the highest rated non-sports program since the post-Super Bowl This Is Us back in 2018, the How Jack Died episode.
Yes.
Everybody wanted to see that.
Yes.
Yeah. And now that the Oscars are out of the way, it's time for new releases to amp up.
Scott Carty has your previews and chat with one of the leading ladies.
Well, Tyler Perry's on tap with more laughs from Medea, but we get started with some serious suspense in Greta.
Hi, I'm Frances, and I'll be your waitress for the evening. No, I can't do this. Are you a child?
No, you're the child. You need a mother to hold you.
Don't you dare talk to me about my mother.
She had to die for us to me!
Are you out of your mind?
Look at her! She's full of greeting! She's gone, Frances!
Chloe Grace Moretz stars as a sweet young New Yorker who chooses to do good by returning a handbag she finds on the subway. That leads her to Greta, played by Isabelle Huppert, whose loneliness and maternal charm puts young Frances at ease. Then, things get downright disturbing.
It's a really wild movie, and I think it's going to be a wild roller coaster ride. You know, you really get taken on a ride, I think, which you don't expect to happen. You get sucker punched when you just went in for a hug.
For lighter laughs, Tyler Perry takes us to the backwoods of Georgia for a Medea family funeral. As Medea and the rest of Perry's crazy crew of characters grieve the loss of a relative, it's Medea who steps in to plan the funeral with, style and grace.
We're having some trouble keeping it down.
Next week, all eyes on Brie Larson and Captain Marvel. Enjoy the movies. For the Daily Buzz, I'm Scott Carty.
Ara Kelly, Ara as we say in the South, yes, is now facing 70 years behind bars, and adding to his woes, he is broke as joke. Kelly pleaded not guilty to 10 counts of aggravated sexual abuse against 4 victims, 3 of whom would have been underage at the time. Bond was set at $1 million, but he only needed $100,000 to be sprung, which he couldn't make. He was eventually released after an unidentified woman in Chicago posted bail for him. Yes, he is one of the most successful artists of all time, so you're probably scratching your head at the fact that he's broke. Well, this is why. He is $169,000 behind on child support, which he's been ordered to pay most of by March 6th. He's $166,000 behind on rent for his Chicago studio. He was evicted last month, but apparently he didn't move out.
What?
And he also owes $31,000 in back rent for his 2 homes near Hotlanta. Yes, remember he spent a lot of money paying these settlements in these lawsuits. Oh, wait, by the way, Avenatti has now released a second sex tape with R. Kelly.
I'm
Allegedly.
I'm just gonna go out on a limb.
Yeah.
He's in trouble.
Just a little bit.
A little bit.
It's gonna take more than 12 plays to get him out of this.
A little bit. A little bit. It
I'm just
might.
saying.
It might. All right. Well, speaking of trouble, it continues. We likely won't be seeing Jussie Smollett until his March 14th court date. That's because the executive producers of Empire are cutting him out of the remainder of the season. Smollett has been charged with disorderly conduct for filing a false police report. Chicago cops say he staged his attack because he was unhappy with his Empire salary. It's one way to handle it. The show's EP said, quote, "While these allegations are very disturbing, we are placing our trust in the legal system as the process plays out." We are also aware of the effects of this process on the cast and crew members who work on our show and to avoid further disruption on the set. But he does have the support of his TV dad, Terrence Howard. He posted this on Instagram, quote, "All your little homies got you. We love the hell out of you," end quote. Now, I think that's more of just like, you're in trouble, but we still love you.
Right,
I don't know that Terrence is really, he gets
Probably wants to wait until it goes through the justice system.
Yeah.
Okay, Wendy Williams, though, will be back on your TV screens soon.
How you doing?
How you doing? I'm doing okay.
If you've been disappointed that reruns have been airing this week instead of using guest hosts, that's because they are gearing up for Wendy's return on Monday. She issued a statement saluting the show's producer and distributor for believing from the start, and to her staff for tirelessly holding it down for her. Wendy's been recovering from a fractured shoulder since December, complications from Graves' disease, and there are rumors that she's having some marital issues. We'll see what she has to say on Monday.
Now, medical stuff, I want her to get well. Hot mess issues aside, entertainment needs Wendy, so get well.
Right, exactly.
We need you. Well, Khloe Kardashian is rumored to have a new television gig as the next Bachelorette. Khloe, of course, is back to single status after finding out that her serial cheater ex-boyfriend and baby daddy, Tristan Thompson, was hooking up with Kylie Jenner's best friend, Jordan Woods.
That's crazy.
Is she 19? I don't know. And with the decision about the next Bachelorette looming, the show's creator, Mike Fleiss, started insinuating Khloe was in the running, tweeting, "Stay tuned, Khloe is very much in contention." He went on to say that mom manager, Chris, had final say and that launched a celebrity clapback. Kim Kardashian tweeted, "Fake effing news, big time."
What?
Yeah, she sounded just like that when she tweeted. To which Mike responded, "How would Kim know? This is between me and Kris Jenner, and most importantly, Khloe." So Kim provided the receipts, a group text with mom and Khloe dismissing the story. Yikes. So the Kardashians win another Twitter beef, per usual.
Maybe they just don't want to admit it.
You can't mess with them when they grew up like that.
You're right.
Yeah.
Hey, well, they say marriage changes things, and that's especially true when you're just a regular Joe who's married to a celebrity. Case in point, Mr. Miranda Lambert. NYPD officer Brendan McLaughlin has been reassigned duties because of his newfound attention as Miranda's newlywed husband. He had been a patrol cop in the NYPD's Midtown South Precinct, including strolling Times Square, which is where he reportedly met Miranda after her Good Morning America performance last November. But now he's been moved to a more covert position, mostly driving supervisors around until the attention dies down. So we want to know, should civilian celebrities' spouses be off limits to fans and paps, paparazzi? I mean, Mr. Malone has to deal with this all of the time. It is so hard for him to fight off all the paparazzi.
Right.
Yeah, they're not part of the game. Leave them alone.
Right.
Hey, for more entertainment dish, follow our friends over at Wonderwall.
Well, another country pop star unknowingly helped one couple get engaged, so she popped in on their engagement party. A Taylor Swift fan named Alex proposed to his boyfriend while listening to Swift's song, King of My Heart. So he emailed the 10-time Grammy winner to tell her the sweet story and his plans for the party. And of course, Sweet Swift RSVP'd and provided the entertainment. And that's why we love Taylor.
Yay, Taylor!
Very nice. All right.
Well, a lot of folks go broke trying to keep up with the Joneses. Well, now it's the Kardashians.
It is.
But feeling like $1 million doesn't actually take $1 million. We are revealing the magic number coming up.
Right. You're watching The Daily Buzz. Stick around.
Wearing no ring, but ain't gon' be no misses. But matching diamonds for 6 of my I'd rather spoil all my friends with my riches. Think retail therapy, my new addiction. Whoever said money can solve your problems must not have had enough money to solve them. They say which one, I say nah, I want all them. Happiness is the same price as
Hey, welcome back to The Daily Buzz. You know, many of us waste some time daydreaming about winning millions of dollars.
It's not wasting time.
I mean, it's not.
I enjoy
It's
it.
fun,
It's vacation.
right?
Yes, but in reality, it only takes a few Benjamins to make us feel like $1 million. In fact, survey says $627 to be exact.
Oh.
Yeah, respondents were asked to calculate the total amount they spent when putting together the outfit they feel they're absolute best in. And the breakdown went like this: $205 for their best clothes and shoes, $214 for accessories, and $208 on anything else they felt necessary to pull together their look.
I could do it for $19.99.
I'm with you. I can do it for a lot cheaper.
I could, yes.
Yeah.
Hey, speaking of looking like $1 million without spending it, the Oprah magazine is once again teaming up with Talbots for another fashion collection for women in need seeking employment. And we got a sneak peek from O Magazine's Gail King, my best friend Gail, and Adam Glassman.
We have been partnering with Dress for Success and Talbots for the last 4 years. We're very proud of this partnership because we have created a collection of 5 different pieces that 30% of the net proceeds go directly to Dress for Success, which this organization is incredible because it really empowers women who are getting back into the workplace.
Yeah, we like to say we have like-minded philosophies between Talbots, Dress for Success, and the Oprah magazine.
Exactly.
So
And
this
Dress for
partnership
Success
works.
gives great tips on how to interview, how to get your resume together, and they give you clothes when you're going out to interview. Perfect work clothes. And when you are dressed well, you feel like a warrior. You feel like you can really do anything. And that is why it's so important that we are working with Dress for Success.
When you're dressed well, you have a better chance of getting the job.
It's a great collection. Please go to talbots.com/dressforsuccess to find it, or go to the store.
But no matter how much success they're having, the American dream of owning a home is dying for many young folks. 42% of millennials believe home ownership is completely out of the question for them at any point because they just don't have the money.
Wow.
And here's the telltale. 47% would swear off Instagram forever, and 25% would go to jail for a week if it meant they could own their own home. Now, are you getting a free home after a week of jail time?
Right?
Because, I mean, sign me up for a month
I
in.
see what you mean,
I
you're
can do
right.
some workouts and I got a house.
Just don't drop the soap.
Right. And maybe, is that for R. Kelly? The best sign of the times, 30% of millennials believe they have a better shot at dating an A-list celebrity than ever owning a home. In this day and age, it's probably true.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Hey, but this is interesting. Single women are outpacing single men when it comes to home ownership. Single women now own around 22% of homes across the country, while bachelors own less than 13%. That's particularly interesting because the average woman still makes 80 cents to every dollar a man takes home in pay. As for the why, well, it comes really down to commitment, of course.
No kidding.
Single women see more benefit to committing to one place and building equity. Thank you. Some are also content with never getting married or waiting longer for marriage.
Yeah, guys just don't want to be tied
They just
down.
don't care.
I just need to rent. Exactly, just rent. All right, but if lack of money is keeping you from owning a home and other goals, you need to commit to saving. So we got some expert advice on small tweaks that'll add up big time.
Good morning, I'm Stephanie O'Connell and I'm joining you this morning to talk about American savings habits. According to this new survey from PurePoint Financial, Americans say they value their financial savings almost as much as they value having good health. But that same survey found that 2 in 5 Americans have less than $1,000 in their savings accounts, and 47% have their savings account at the same bank as their checking account, which tells us that almost half of Americans aren't really being proactive about their savings. In fact, 75% aren't actively searching for the best interest rates on their savings accounts. So when you're just starting out, I would like to say that the habit is more important than the amount you save. So even if it's just $5 each week or $10 each week, if you're setting something aside, you're establishing a savings habit. So you want to target saving at least 10% of every paycheck. But in terms of how much each individual person should be saving, that really depends on your individual goals. So if you plan to pay for your kids to go to college and you want to retire early and you want to take a vacation each year, you're probably going to need to save significantly more than 10%. So you can learn more about saving and learn more about maximizing that money that you save at purepoint.com.
Well, if you live with your partner and stalling a breakup because moving is such a drag, there's now a concierge service for that.
What are you doing?
I'm sketching
And where are you sketching?
in the living room.
No, in my bedroom.
Yeah, it's time to go, and there's a new on-demand service helping people move out and move on. Here's how OnWork works. For $99, it finds short-term housing like a hotel, Airbnb, or apartment rental, along with discounts for packing, storage, moving services, and even access to events for singles. The $175 package provides discounted moving rates, helps folks furnish their new home, and assists with an address and utility changes. And for those of you who just can't be bothered, for $500, it'll find you a new home, assemble your furniture, and provide recommendations for restaurants, bars, gyms, therapy sessions, and even lawyers if you need one.
Wow. Worth it though.
Wait, for $1,000, it'll find you a new boo.
But is this just helping out one person or both parties in the
Just
breakup?
one person. Just one person.
Get your own concierge.
Right.
This one's mine. All right. Well, fortunately, it doesn't take a lot of money to reimagine your home space.
In fact, our friend from HGTV has some small, simple do-it-yourself ideas that will deliver a big design impact.
Hey guys, thanks for having me. I'm Tanya Nyack, interior designer. You might have seen me on HGTV or Food Network. I'm here to tell you all about my exciting design trends for 2019. Now, when I say trends, I don't mean go and change everything and then change it again next year. I want you to pull from this things that really apply to you. So for example, one of my trends is called Luxe Modern, and that's this notion of bringing in metallics and mixing and matching metals. You could do chrome with rose gold. You can even introduce a brushed gold. It all works together, so don't be afraid. Another trend that I have is called eclectic and bold. Sounds exciting, doesn't it? That's basically taking something in your home, whether it's an accent wall, a piece of furniture, or in this case, I painted the front door, a really vibrant, bold color to make a statement. Now, I love doing projects like this because all it takes is the right tools to get you started. In my toolkit, I have, tape measure, furniture pads, I have those erasers that clean the walls, I have my Frog Tape brand painter's tape. And the Frog Tape is a lifesaver because for the door, I'm able to tape off the hardware. They have this patented paint block technology, so as soon as the paint hits the tape, it creates this barrier. And that's what's going to prevent you from getting the paint bleed. So if you're doing your baseboards or you're doing the trim on a window, it's going to be a lifesaver. If you want to see more design trends like this, just go to frogtape.com/trends.
Home may be where the heart is, but sometimes we need to get out and get away. And with a little pre-planning, you can book your dream trip without putting a dent in your savings. For the 5th year in a row, data scientists from the Airlines Reporting Corporation and Expedia Group analyzed global air travel data to find trends that give you the inside scoop on how to book smarter.
All right.
Here's the trick, folks. When you book your trip, what day you leave and how long you stay can mean big savings. So, book flights at least 3 weeks ahead of travel and book on a weekend. Book hotels on Friday night and start your journey on a Thursday or Friday. And if you're considering a quick getaway, get more bang for your buck by extending short weekday-only trips to include a Saturday night. Final tip, take us with you! My bags are packed. Head over to Expedia.com to find great deals and destinations.
You really want to go?
Let's go.
All
Let's
right.
go. Man, I'm out.
Well, a trip through Australia's Gold Coast has resulted in a picture that has won social media. Check out this male koala bear striking a seductive pose for a British photographer. Hey, boo. Okay, it could have been for the lady koalas nearby, but nonetheless, it's social media gold, and the winning comment, the art of chill has a face now. And this is a not so fun fact. Chlamydia has hit koalas hard. Some wild populations have a 100% infection rate.
Wow.
So at least they're not embarrassed by it. We hope the ladies vying for his attention take the proper precautions.
Please do.
Pop those pills, baby. Yeah.
Apps are great for getting us around, scoring discounts, and earning rewards, but they can mean so much more. We are unveiling the apps helping to empower women.
Hey, Q, don't miss it.
I won't.
Because you're watching the Daily Buzz. Hey. Hi.
We use apps for a lot of things these days, but not really to empower ourselves, ladies. Come on. Yes, there are apps for that, and our friends over at Livingly compiled some for us. All of these are created by women for women. Find Sisterhood. That was created as a safe space for women to anonymously share their stories with each other without concerns of judgment. The app makes identities untraceable, allowing users to ask questions or seek support without embarrassment. Hey Vina hails itself as the Tinder for girlfriends. The female-focused app's goal is to form friendships for women using matching algorithms, mutual friends, locations, and interests. It's all about empowering women to choose community over competition.
Interesting.
Yes, and a woman created the Watch Over Me app after escaping a rape and kidnapping. You tell the app how long you want it to watch over you via GPS. And if you're in danger, simply shake your phone and it triggers the alarm, turns on the video camera, and sends an alert to your emergency contacts.
Very, very cool. Very
smart.
impressive.
To see the full list, follow Livingly on social.
Of course, many women these days think selfies are empowering.
Oh boy.
And behold, a new trend has emerged on the IG because pools, beaches, and bathrooms are so last year. We present to you the Sauna Selfies.
Woo.
Celebrities like Rita Ora are taking their selfies to the steamiest place possible. Model Ashley Graham chose to bare a little more skin post-sauna. But credit to Glee's Leah Michelle, who actually looks like she needed the Zen moment.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
You're sweating. Elizabeth Hurley, a little more staged. And reality star Olivia Buckland just wanted to show off her itsy bitsy teeny weeny bikini.
Aha.
We get it, girl. All right, the perks of sauna selfies. You have a valid excuse to not be wearing clothes.
Okay.
And the steam creates a ready-made glow, no filter necessary. You're just showing off.
Yes.
Yeah.
You got the vapors around you.
You could just live in Florida and
And
get
sweat
it
all
in
the time.
August.
All right, listen, y'all, you don't need to stage things on social media, though, for likes. Real happiness wins every single time. Here's proof. Yep, this little lady is living her best life. There you see Mom's YouTube post. All it took was a corn dog, a Beyonce jam, and a perfectly timed wind gust.
Yeah.
Pure happiness. Viral gold. There you go.
That's all it takes.
It's so cute.
That's all it takes.
She was just shaking and holding her corn dog.
You got sauna time?
Yes.
I got some
I'm
sauna
gonna
time.
shake on
booked.
out of here.
I'm gonna go post some selfies in my sauna. All right, be sure to follow us on social media. You can see my sauna selfies there. We got your entertainment headlines, trends, viral videos, everything you need.
Don't look.
We're out.
Bye.
Deuces. No, serious. I'm gonna sweat.